Chat no kina chat.
Gives a meaning to every word, whether that word
ఎందుకు అనేది ఏంటి అనేది చెప్తాను. ఫస్ట్ అర్ధరాత్రి గురించి మాట్లాడుతూ కళ్యాణ్
Advantages of 2D array. Side heading fast.
కరెక్షన్స్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే తీసుకురండి. పెన్సిల్ ఇచ్చారు, ఎవరో తీసుకురండి. థ్యాంక్స్.
Advantages of నేను ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ హోంవర్క్ ఇస్తాను, మీరే రాసుకుందాం.
ये तो नॉर्मल चीज है। हाँ वो स्पीकर कह रहे थे ना, आप तक ना कि आपके लिए तो बैठने को कुछ भी हम मेरे को तो कोई ना यार।
Yes, yes, no. First one. Silence, Gautam. First point, to organize data in matrix form. We want to organize data in matrix form.
उससे बोला कि ना एक एक रकम के 20 20
In matrix form, data is organized
एक बार लग मैडम
pada शाम लपा
in the form of rows and columns. In the form of rows and columns.
సేమ్ పట్టేవో अलग अलग रकम के वो पता शाम एक पता एक से एक पता इंडिया रे पता दे तो वाला दिख रहा బయట అడిగితే
సరే
So, hello and welcome to day 4 of the session. Okay. So, as usual, we're gonna start in a couple of minutes. Before we start, any of you have any queries on what was discussed yesterday? Did any of you try it out? I actually shared a handout yesterday. Did you guys get it? So there was a handout which I had shared yesterday on how to do the automation using your mobile and your car. Did any of you try that? Did you get the handout actually first? Anyone tried the automation?
animals. So we used to collect people to bring. That means
Okay, so guys, you can see that in the chat window, I have basically given you certain inputs in terms of what we will be doing today. Today, we are actually going to do a agentic AI, okay? So we're gonna take our problem number 1 and we are gonna do a code along demonstration session. So if you are on your laptops, it will be great because you can also try to do this along with me, okay? And yesterday we had discussed about how you can use your mobile phone, whether it's an Android phone or your own iPhone, and you can do simple automations. I have shared a handout on that, okay? So probably you can try that out also. So any of you, while we are waiting for others to join, any of you have any inputs or comments on what we did yesterday? Did any of you try it at post or college hours? It will be great if you can discuss your experience or something that you found interesting or you found something not clear. This is the time. We'll be starting in another 3 minutes. So anyone wants to say anything, share anything? Please raise your hands. I know we have a couple of professors and students here who are participating and they already are using N8 and other platforms and they know how to do AI agents, right? No, nothing to say.
to explain what it's
Yeah, someone saying something? Okay, so let's start with today's session. So we've got less people today. Everyone, are you using your laptops? Are you available? Right? So try to follow along. Okay, so we are not going to write much of code. And whatever code that we will possibly have to write, I will share it on chat window. So you can just copy it. And our objective for today is to basically see how we can create agentic AI with very less resources. Okay. So we're going to take our first problem. So you remember we had this problem where yesterday this was our use case number 1. So we are going to create an agent which is going to research on the net on a given topic, and it is going to summarize the results. Okay. Yesterday we have defined the workflow. So basically we need to get some kind of topic or title information from the stakeholders. This could be a student or peer or anyone. So we basically need them to get this information. So for this particular demonstration, I'm going to use Google Docs. Okay. So I have created a small, so I would suggest you guys also to open it if you want, Google Docs. So I will show you what to do. Okay. So basically, we definitely want you to open your Google Docs. Ensure that the ID that you are using in Google Docs, as well as suppose you are opening it from the internet or on a web browser, ensure that both the Google accounts, right, are the same. So if you are on Google Chrome, ensure that that same account is also going to basically be used for your Google Docs also, because if at all you want to write any script, okay, it will not work if they are different. It will keep on directing itself, and essentially you will get a error. So that is a good idea. Okay. So the first thing is we are going to use an input and output medium should be a worksheet or a spreadsheet, and we are going to use Google Docs for this purpose. Then we need a web search tool, right? So we need a particular scholar database or a portal from where we can search for topics. So we are going to use a particular portal which is free to access. Okay. So it is called ARXIV. Okay. So that is the portal we are going to use. ARXIV. Okay. So this is open access. You don't need any API. You don't need anything. Okay. You don't even have to give your username, password, or sign in. So we're going to use this as the portal. Okay. So Google Docs is there. We need to create a make account. So I will share the link. You basically have to sign in and create an account. Okay. And we will also need an API key from your OpenAI account. These are the prerequisites or the components that are required for us before we get into this coding part. Okay, so how can we get our key? So you have to basically in your URL go to platform.openai. Okay, so you have to go to the playground of OpenAI. Okay, so or you can go to platform.openai.com/API keys. So here you can see there is API keys. Okay. So you basically cannot access old API keys if you have not got it written somewhere. So essentially, you have to create a new one. Am I making sense? Everyone?
Okay, madam.
Yeah. So these are the prerequisites.
Yeah.
Are all of you having all of this? So for example, I'll just show you. So you can see this. I've directly put this, right? It is actually showing me some keys. Can you see this automatically? I cannot access these secret keys alone. I can delete it. Yeah, but I cannot do it. So you have to press here, new secret key. Okay, you will get all the information on a screen. So you basically have to copy this and save it somewhere so that you can reuse it. Am I making sense? Yes. This information is required because this will go as an input. Okay. I'm not sharing these keys because this is going to be different for each one of us. Okay. Making sense, everyone? Okay. So you need to do this API key. And if possible, maybe, if you have a playground account, you can put $5 worth of tokens you can buy. Okay. If at all it's there. you're already a pro user or you are an enterprise user, you don't need to do anything about it. Okay, so these are the prerequisites for today's, okay, these are going to be the prerequisites for today. So how many of you already have everything in place? How many of you have to create? I think all of us have to create a make account, right? So let's look at the make account. Yeah. Yeah, Taranam, yeah, tell me. Yeah, Taranam, yeah, you want to say something? Yeah, go ahead.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So you can just basically go to make.com. So you can see, can everyone see my screen actually? Okay. So this is make.com. So basically you can, this is a free account. It gives you around 10,000 tokens for a month. Okay. So I'm going to create this shortcut. I'll show you. I'll first run it for you. Okay. Then we can do, code along kind of thing, following up. Okay. So let me first show you, this is the input file that I've got. Okay. So you can see that I have created a file which has got date. Everyone, can you see my screen actually? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Okay. So you can see I have created this particular file. I have actually just created this yesterday only. Okay. So this is a small file which is having date, some topic, description. So what is the difference between topic and description is you can see that this is the topic that I want to research. Okay. Description is, it probably can tell me the way I'm structuring this paper or the things I want to check. Okay. So you can see how the topic here was lack of structure in thinking among high schoolers. Description is how social media and video games are hindering, thinking through set problems. Okay. Then I have got some priority. So currently we're not looking at this. We'll put some tags also. Okay. So these are also some indicators we can use in researching. Okay. So we have a submission. So this is also just for our own thing. Okay. You can see all of this. Now, what you can see here is I have actually, you can see that I have got a Google account. There is a status which is there. So initially, okay, when you am writing something, it will not be complete. Okay. Oh, okay. So I've written all of this. So initially, this will not be complete. Okay. So we will write something. So let's say I want to research some topic. AI use among seniors. Okay. So I'm looking at the description can be, you can see automatically it is showing me a timestamp when I have created this, as it, the status is also becoming pending. Okay. So what I have done is I've actually gone to this extensions app script and I have actually written the script so that this automatically gets generated once I click on my topic. Okay. This is not very important, but if you want, you can also automate it. So I'm just going to put it on the screen. This could be something of interest to you, right? Sorry, where is that? I'm just going to stop share so that you don't see my face 100 times, okay? Okay. Just bear with me. So I'll just put this in chat. So script for automatic date stamp. Sorry, this is actually a timestamp, right? So date and status generate as pending. Okay. So this is the code.
Ma'am, can you please share your screen? I think it's not shared.
No, I have not shared my screen because I've just gone to the chat window and I'm basically just sharing this code. Okay. I'm just going to share my code now. Okay. Sorry, screen now. Clear? You can see the chat screen. Okay. Now I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So you can see this is the code which I've shared with you on your chat. So if you want to automate it, we can do that. So you can see that this has got some headline. The sheet, I have not named the sheet. Okay, so these are things that you should check. If you are naming your sheet, okay, then you have to change you can see all these red, there are stuff in red, right? These are all available for you to change. Okay, clear? Okay, so I basically want to research and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get, 5 to 8 articles which are available in this topic. So what I mean is how AI is enabling seniors and disabled to hear or walk or do daily tasks. Okay, so this is basically what I'm interested in. Okay, so I'm gonna change this to high. Okay, I'm interested very much. Let's try to do it. Okay, and let's put some tags. Okay. Uh, okay, so I've given some tags, right? Okay, so I have done this, you can see, right? Now I am actually going to, I have created a make account. Okay, this is my agent. You can see I've created an agent here. Okay, this is called as a research summary agent. Okay, so you can see that I have got my Google Sheet as an input. Then it is going to fetch some data. Okay, then that data, it is actually going to organize it, send it to ChatGPT. And the final data summary, we are going to put it in Google Sheets. Okay, clear? Okay, so I'm just going to run once. So let's go and see whether this was updated. No. Okay, now it's running. You can see this. Okay, so it's showing some error. Okay, there are too many requests. That's what it's saying. Okay, I've just pressed it too many times. So you can see now my HTTP is making a request. Okay, so let's remove something. Okay. Okay. What is the problem? And so, don't know. So you can actually see, right? You can actually see here, right? What is completed is the Google Sheet, right? So in Google Sheet, can you see it is getting the row number? It is on row number 26, sheet 1, AI use among seniors. Can you see it is actually read everything? Right? Can you see that? Okay. Now it actually has to run this. I do not know what is the problem because it was working very well till now.
మన స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా ఉంటారని మోహన్ ఒకరు కూడా జాయిన్ కాదు మాకు కామర్స్ పిల్లలు అయితే
Sorry, you're saying
16th రోజే
something?
ఉంది
Hello?
వాళ్ళకి ఎగ్జామ్
Hello?
ఆన్లైన్ సెకండ్ ఇయర్స్ ఫైనల్ ఇయర్స్ గ్రూప్ లో
Hello?
పెట్టినా కదా నిన్న
Shana of
ఆన్లైన్
those.
టైమ్స్ వాళ్ళు
Okay, so let's try. Okay, so this. Too many requests. Okay. Okay, so I'll come to this. We will look at this error. We'll sort it later. Basically, then it will go to the HTTP. Okay. From the HTTP, then it is going to go to the iterator. Okay. So basically, if you see this data is actually going to go into an iterator, then it goes to an array. Then we will feed it into OpenAI. And finally, we'll get it in the Google Sheet. So I will sort what is the problem. I am not sure. I think I have to redo it. 26 only. Okay. So let's code along. Okay. We will sort it as we are coding it around. Okay. So let's do, guys. So everyone, can you please open? I think if you go here, you should get your make. page, right? You'll go to your make. So you can see I have created so many different scenarios. This is the final one that I'm using. Okay. Yeah, everyone. So basically, everyone, have you have you created an account in Make? How many of you are done? Do you need some time? Can you guys please raise your hands if you have created your account in Make? So you can see this is how this is going to be, right? So I have basically created a number of runs. I have also used Make only yesterday. Okay. So you can see that I've used around 315 credits till yesterday. Okay. And this is the kind of data transfer I have done. So all of you, can you please go, and it's a free plan. Can you please sign it using your Google and then let me know? How many of you have completed this? Can you raise your hands? Okay, so Taranum has done. Anyone else? Others? So I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. Okay. So by the time I will try to sort what is the problem here. Okay. So the task that I definitely want you guys to do is go and sign up in Make. Okay. I also need you to basically open your Google Docs. Okay. Open a Google Docs. These would be the different columns that we need. Okay. So we need this to be put. Okay. So this is the format. I'm gonna share this also. So these are all going to become your columns. Okay. Yeah. So you will have a date, topic, description, tags, submitted by, status, processed on, summary, and status. Okay. Sorry, we don't need another status. So the status will be updated using our Agentic AI. Okay. Clear? If you want to create the date and the status as pending while you are writing something, okay, I have shared the code also here. Okay. So I am just going to give you guys 5 minutes to complete this. So by the time I'll try to see what is the problem and sort it. Okay. So I am available. So if you have any questions, queries, this is the time to ask. Anyone having any questions? How many of you have completed both the tasks? Yeah, everyone done? Yeah. Okay, everyone done? Yeah, so I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, so how many of you have got your Google Docs in place? Okay, you created the window, everyone? Yeah, Taranam, you're saying something? Okay. Now let's create a new one. Okay. So basically, you can go to the scenarios and you want to create a new scenario, correct? So we basically have to press on this purple button, create scenario. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is we want to connect our Google Sheet, correct? So press here. So now what we want to do, we want to watch new rows. So we basically want to watch what are the different rows available in Google and we want to get information from that, right? So we have to press that. So you can see it automatically creates a very nice interface, right? Google Sheets. So here you can see automatically I have connected it before. So it is showing that this is the account. Okay. You have to basically give your credentials. Now you can select the file from where. Okay. Now you can see you have to put your spreadsheet ID. Okay. Where will you get the spreadsheet ID? So go here and you can see in the URL, right? The ID between, you can see, right? Spreadsheets D, it's there now. So https docs.google.com. You can see spreadsheets D. Then you can see there is a huge string of numbers. After that, you see there is an edit and you can see it is a GID, correct? So this is the spreadsheet ID. The one I have selected for me is the spreadsheet ID. You have to create a new spreadsheet using Google Docs and get this number from your own URL file. Okay. So do that. You will go here and you will press it. Okay. So you can see now automatically it's even saying what sheet is it? This is sheet 1. Okay. Does it have headers? Yes. Now, what are the rows with headers? So you can go and see. I basically have headers. What are till the rows? J, right? It's not Z, it's just J. So you can update it. So the maximum number of results to be worked, you can see is 2. You can, if you want, you can put it as 1 also. Okay, now you can save it. Okay. Okay, so you can see that I have basically created a Google. So you can see a agent here, which is actually going to go to my Google Sheet, connect with it, and it is actually going to copy all the rows inside itself. Okay, so you can save this here. Now you can say run this module only. You can see it is running. Can you see this, guys, now? You can see that it is reading two rows simultaneously, right? So what are the, you can see AI in political campaigns. So that is one topic, row number 2. Then there is a bundle 2, row number 3. So it has taken both these side by side. Okay. So this tells me that this particular module has worked. So can you guys also do this alongside with me? Any of you facing issues? Let me know if you have completed this, guys. So of course you can put some data here. So you can see that I've hidden some of them. So you can see this is my row number 2. Yeah, so since this is in pending status, yeah, saying something.
Just can you tell me from where I connected with my Google Drive, but I'm not getting how to get the ID. Can you just repeat?
No,
that?
not Google Drive. Go to Google Docs. Open, so you basically go here. You see this, go to Google Docs or Google Sheet, sorry, not Docs, my bad, Sheet, okay? So here you create a new sheet. So I'm just gonna create a new one for you. So you can see here, I'm just gonna copy these. Now, where do I get the ID here? So you see in the URL, you will see no docs.google.com spreadsheet /D. Then from here, you can see, right? This is your Google Sheet ID. This.
Are you talking about left top corner?
I'm not talking about the column. I'm talking about, you can see that.
Left top corner.
Yeah, yeah. So you can see that in Google Chrome, right? In the URL, if I open this particular Google Doc, that URL is there, na? From there, you get the Google Doc ID. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So this you will put inside. So see, here, I have put one ID for the previous one, the previous sheet. Suppose I want to change it, I can do it. So I'll put the new one, you can see. Just don't know whether this is the right one. Okay. So I can save it. Okay. So I can run this module again. So let's see what data is out here. You can see this. Making sense, everyone? So if you get this one, na, just check that. So that will tell you what data is there, how it's working. Everyone done? Sorry, someone saying something? So this I will copy and I'll put this as my ID. So let's just, I'm just gonna do it once more for you. Go to watch Tune rows, okay? So I have logged in. It is in my drive, correct? I save it. Okay. Then I have to press save below also. You will show that the scenario was saved. Now right click it. Sorry. And you can go to the second one, run this module. So you can see this, right? It has run. You can see here. It has taken the data from that sheet and it's put here. Can you see this? Row number 2 and row number 3. So I want all of you to basically press on that one. Once you get this double click, okay, you will see. You should not have anything in red. Everything should be in green. How many of you are done with it? Raise your hands, please. If anyone is facing a problem, this is the time for you to actually voice it. So there is no hurry. We can complete this between today and tomorrow. So that's not a problem. Okay. Done, everyone? How many of you have finished? Let me know. So this is the first step. I need you guys to first complete this correctly. Is the first step done, everyone? Done, everyone? Okay. Now we will add our HTTP module, right? So I can go. Why I'm using HTTP? So we want to make a request, correct? So this is what we are going to do. So what is the URL we want? Okay, so basically the URL is HTTPS, I think. So we basically have to go to that. Okay, so let's just go to the other one and check what is the HTTP address where we have, okay. So here you can see what we have done, okay. You are basically going to put this URL, okay. Can you see? So HTTPS, so maybe I can take a word or something. So this will be our link, URL link. We will use a get method, okay. Now, what will be the parameters that it goes? Okay, it is a search query, right? So there are basically three parameters. One is it should be a search query. Second, it should be start, and then max. How many you are going to get? Maybe we'll put it as 5. Okay. So something like this. So let's copy all of this. Okay. Maybe we should just open 2 windows. Just a minute. Huh? I think I am running low on battery. Okay. Let's open our new scenario. So this is my URL. So I can copy it from here. This is my URL. So you can see this. What is this? ARXIV. So this is a research website only. You can see that. Right? It's a journal come website. You can see this, right? So it's there in artificial intelligence, mathematics, all of this. So you can see what is it? It's an open access repository for scholarly articles in mathematics, physics, computer science, and economics. Okay. Since we are doing something with related to AI, so I've just selected this. Okay. You don't need an API, you don't have to pay anything. Okay. And you don't even need to get an account. So it consists of scientific papers. Okay. So that's why we are going here. Okay. So we will put the URL here. So we are going to use a get method. Okay. Now we will put some query strings, right? So what is it? Search query. Okay, now what do I want to watch? Or what is it that I want to ingest, right? So the topic. Okay, so that is the first thing I want to ingest. The second thing that I want to ingest is what? The description. Okay. You possibly want to now ingest what? The tags. Okay. So this is your search query. Then you can add another parameter. Value 0. So how many you want to fetch? That is also there. Okay. So just a second.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
evening.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, if you don't mind, tell me how to do it again, this Google Sheet, ma'am. I can't understanding first HTTP URL like that there, na, ma'am.
No, Google Sheet is very simple, na? You just go to Google Chrome.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
basically,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I showed also, no, how to do Google Sheets.
Yes, ma'am. But some
You
signal
can see here, there are
Yes,
these
ma'am.
Google apps. Press on here. You can see there is a Google Sheet here. Just press, that's it. You'll get a new
Yes,
sheet.
ma'am.
So if you want to create a new one, press on this blank spreadsheet. You'll get a new
Yes,
one.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you, is this done? Everyone else have finished this? Then once you have created it, you basically have to copy these as the columns: date, topic, description, priority, tags, submitted, status, processed, and summary. Okay. And
Sure.
you basically have to, you can write anything here. So you can see I've just taken some topics and I've put it. Can you please do your Google Docs? Anyone else who's still struggling with Google Docs? Yeah, Nirupama, you can put whatever data you want. Please add the data, only then you can check whether this is working or not. You can just write AI in something, AI research or something, you can put as topics. It's enough even if you put topics, okay? So everyone done with Google Sheets? Everyone finished with Google Sheet? Anyone still struggling with Google Sheets? Please raise your hands. I actually don't know whether you're finished or not, guys. Is the Google Sheet thing done? Okay. What about others? I think most of you are done. Okay. Once you are done with the Google Sheet, then we basically created this. So you go to make, you basically sign in, okay? You possibly have to do a verification. Okay. After that, we have to add, we will add, you can see each of them look like an agent, right? Visually, we are going to add them. So here you can see I have added a sheet which I have connected to my Google Sheet. How did I connect? I basically took the ID, the spreadsheet ID, okay? And I have just added them. I have added the sheet name correctly, the rows where I put data correctly, and I want to process one of them, two of them, so I put a limit. Okay, clear? Yeah, I can see someone raising their hands. Yeah, tell me.
Sorry, ma'am. It was
Yeah.
mistaken.
No issues. You are getting a limited option. ID is not available. ID is not available from where?
Ma'am, I shared the screenshot.
No, but how can ID not be available?
I don't know. I'm using Make for the first time.
Oh, here. First you have to connect, na? You have to add, no, your account. So you have to basically press add. It will ask for your Google connection details.
Okay.
So once you do that, after that only it will get.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Because within your Google documents, it is searching for that particular sheet and it is copying, correct?
Okay.
Anyone else facing this issue?
I added it, but still it is. Okay, I saved. It's saying the title. I'm giving some title.
What title? Oh, so you're talking about this properties title.
Yes. Only title it is asking. I added my account. I signed in the Google. I approved the services, but still it's not happening. I gave save also.
No. Once you log in,
Hmm.
after that, it will actually ask for the worksheet ID.
It's not asking. That's what I'm saying.
See, for example, here I don't have any property. So once you basically do the connection, see, for example, I do here, you can see this is my connection. I press here, everything will get refreshed.
Can I share my screen for the simplicity?
Yeah, okay.
I think you have disabled the screen share.
Okay. Yeah. I've enabled it. See whether I can share it.
Is it visible? Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Here.
Yeah.
So let me just delete this module, and this is my Excel.
Okay.
But
Go to settings. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm adding this. It's asking me for the
You have to
sign.
sign in. Yeah, sign in.
Yes, I did it. I'm signing in with my account. I
Okay.
give continue also.
Mm.
Already
You
has.
have already given access
Yes,
is what it
yes.
is saying.
So
Okay.
I
Save it.
I saved. Now
Now press it again.
we're here.
No, not there. In the middle. Yeah. So you can go to sheet, add new sheet. Why this is coming like this? Anyone else facing this issue? Anyone else facing this issue?
Should I do it from the scratch so that if I'm doing any
Yeah, just open and create a new one. But I don't think you will have anything different.
choose a module, Google Sheets. I have to go for create new Google Sheet, create a spreadsheet.
No.
Then
Oh, okay. So is it possible that you have not created any Google Sheets at all?
I have created in my account.
No, is it the same account where you have given access?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is the sheet, research. I hope it's visible.
Okay. Now go to your make account. Go to scenarios.
Okay.
Okay, it's just say discard. Yeah. Oh, put on the purple one.
I'm taking new scenario so
Yeah,
that
okay.
not create any confusion. Taken a new scenario.
Now, yeah, click on that. So you have Google Sheets.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, watch new rows. The first
Sorry?
one. Select the first one. The
Watch.
first one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now can you see? Now do the connection is there. So can you see now it's looking like what I have shown you? I think you just selected the wrong option.
Yes. Click to choose file. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone else facing similar issues?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Anyone else having similar issues? So can you please update everything that I've told you in that sheet? And you can run that module. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on it. I'll do that.
Okay. Anyone else having that issue, please tell me.
Yeah, ma'am. API keys are used for the business instances point of view in automation anyway. They are called the application with the help of the API keys.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah,
Sorry.
with the within the automation anyway, within the control room, actually, business instance is there. Within the business instance, API calls are there. We are
Okay.
using this API calls. We can call the application within the background side.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Completely device connection point of view also, we are using this API keys.
Okay.
Sometimes we are logging in my personal computer, and same account we are opening in another computers.
Mm.
At the time, the device connections are changed.
What is happening?
Actually, same credentials we are using two systems.
Okay.
That is automation anywhere is related to cloud. So at the point of view, API keys are called that application. Back inside, we are using this API keys.
Okay.
When we call the application, for example, first time we are logging in my personal computer. Next time we are we are logging in another laptop. Two times we are logging, but that is related to cloud.
Okay.
First time we are calling. First time we are calling that application with the local device. Means our device connection is different. Next time my laptop device connection is different.
Okay.
At the time, two device connections are there. So at the time, first time we are created the device connection. We are remove the device connection. Next time, again we are creating one more device connection. At the time,
Mhm.
this API calls are used to call your applications.
Okay. So what do you want me to help you with? Hello. Yeah. Sorry.
Can you explain API keys backend side, how it works?
Oh, okay, got it. So what is an API? So see, here you can see, right, I have got a document. I am basically linking through my login to Google Docs, right? So this is, what is this? This is like a key. So my username password using which I have given access to this particular thing to my Google account, right? That is called an API. API is nothing but it is an interface by which you give access to data or program or something. That's all. It's a key. So in Python, you have different kind of databases, right? So one of the ways in which you can also do it is what? You can use your curly brackets, right? You can do a list. So you can actually have, in the list, you can have the name for certain attributes, right? You can have like that. So API also is like that. So you basically are able to provide a number of people access to your database or access to your portal or whatever program that you are doing using your login credentials. So that is actually called as application programming, that key you're giving. So that is what we call as a API. Am I making sense?
Yeah,
Hello?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, like you are saying, everything. So hence you will need to have a database system by which, you generally in API, it's not like I will remove it. So for example, here, I had linked my thing. Suppose I create a new scenario, again, I can link it, correct? I will not be sitting and creating a new login, or I will not be connecting it every time. So you need to have a database management system there for all the login credentials and what to do about it. So that needs to be something that you do. So you will find that this is also the reason why most of these SaaS related and many other programs, what they do, they give access to every lot of, so they basically get a lot of these cloud drive, because they estimate that so many people will be accessing my programs at this point in time. So that is where the resources, the cloud space, the processes, everything, they are paying money for that only. Am I making sense?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. So here also you will see that what are the different kinds of things I can add. I can add a, you can see here. So do I have a API? You can see there are different APIs which are given to me. Can you see this? Z API, SERP API, Birds API.
No, ma'am. No.
Oh, sorry, I'll share my screen. Can you see it now? So here also you can see there are API connectors which are available. Comet API. What is Comet API? We know that Perplexity has a browser called Comet, right? So this is an API for that. So if you are going to use this, I don't know whether it's exactly that, but this is basically a key to access those programs or those data to this particular platform. Making sense?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Now, when you are using
Okay,
your
ma'am.
N8N, many people are very proud now that I know N8N. So what happens is you can convert your laptop only into a server and you can basically give access to different things. So that's where, you know, a little bit of coding and Python itself is enough. Okay, right. So I think there is a problem with, probably I have exhausted all my account or whatever, so it's not working. But let's do this. HTTP. So everyone has finished with the Google Sheet thing. My Google connection, is this done? Everyone? The Google Sheet is done. How will you know whether it's working? You have to just right click it and say run this module. And you will get a double click. If you click on that, you should get the output. Okay? Clear? So there is a problem with my HTTP. What is happening is it's taking too much of time in making the request. So we will see that later. Okay? Everyone done with the Google Sheets? Now let's come to our HTTP. Okay? So here, what we are doing, how do you add a connector? So you basically go here. So let's say I remove this. Okay, I press here. I have HTTP, right? So I will press HTTP. I am not looking for all kind of HTTP. What is the purpose here? I want to make a request. So you can see send an HTTP request to a specified URL and process the response. So this is what I'm interested in. Okay, clear? Why? Because I want to get data only from a specific URL, which is this. Okay, clear? So I put in that URL. So you can see, I can share this also for everyone so that you can also make it. Okay, so this is, the only URL where we are going to search for research documents, right? Now, I cannot simply go to this URL and look for everything. I have to definitely search for specific things, right? What are the specific things? So first is, I have a search query. Okay. So what is it? I basically want to search certain topics only, correct? So where I will get that? You can see that I can go here. So what I want, the topic that I have put, right? So I'm searching for this. Okay. Let's say I will only search for the topics. So based on the topic only, I'm going to search. Okay. So I am going to start at 0. Basically, I want to get 5 articles or something, correct? So maximum I want to return only 5 articles. So I can do this. Okay. Now parse the response. Yes. What does parse the response means? So you know that in internet, it's using some other language. No? It is using JSON or some other language. I basically want to read it in a systematic way, header separately, like that. So I'm just going to do parse the response. Clear? So everyone done? So you have to put yes, basically means that you're seeing some errors, right? So except for protocols 200, 300, everything else. So if it's returning some 400 error, 500 error, it will show as an error. So you please put it as yes. URL, you put this. It's a method get. Search query, we have just searching on the topic. Then you start, value is 0, max return is 5. Okay. Now you press your save. Let's run it. So there is something wrong with this HTTP, or maybe that website is down. Maybe that is the case, because you can see that it is just running too much. Yeah. Maybe we can change the website and check, because it was running in the morning. Okay. So this basically means this is going to time out, because I have kept a very short time for getting the results. Okay. So this is our bad, because we need this HTTP. Suppose I am not using an HTTP, I can use an API also. So for example, like you are saying now, if I could have connected some API also. So I'm just going to force stop it because it's not running. You can see bad request. So you can see what is the issue. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Anyways, body type, put it as blank, fast response, yes. Now, after that, we are going to add something called as an iterator. Okay. What is an iterator? You can see, right? Whatever data I have got, I have parsed it. So I know that this data is having different formats. So what will be the different things? In a website, or if you look at a paper, okay, let's say we are going for okay, so you can see that artificial intelligence in electron components is actually an article like this, correct? So you can see what is it fetching? It's fetching different things, correct? You can see that. You can even look at the HTTP format or the JSON format, right? I have not got this as PDF. I have actually got it as HTTP only, and I have parsed it. Parsed it means what? It basically knows how to read this. So it knows this is a title, this is the body, okay? And you can see that these are the citations, okay? So basically it knows how to classify each and every part of it, okay? Now, I cannot read it just like that, no? Because I need to send this to ChatGPT, and this ChatGPT. So if I was manually doing it, what I will do, I will copy them each one by one. Then I will basically copy it to ChatGPT and I will run it, correct? Suppose I am not doing it manually, I want to do it as a structure. Then what I will do, I will use something called as an iterator. So what is the job of an iterator? Okay. So here you can see it was working in the morning. Everything was working actually. You can see, right? Tick, 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 right? Okay. So what is an iterator? It is going to split this data which it has considered into individual entries. That this is the header. So just like we can humanly understand that this is the header. These are the authors. This is the basic abstract. Okay, this is the conclusion. So like that, I am going to divide that website into parts. So that is what we are doing using an iterator. Okay, so what we will do, so we are going to add an iterator. Okay, so an iterator is there inside flow control. So you can see there is a iterator, which is also called as a feeder, right? Okay, so you can see that it is asking for an array. So here you have got different things. So let's say header is there. So this does not work properly. That is why we cannot see that. So let's say I am going to put header name. Okay. So I can take this as an iterator. So you can see that I have added an iterator. So suppose I don't just want the header, I can also put other things. Then we can select it from here. Am I making sense? Everyone following? Are you guys with me? How many of you have finished Google Sheet, HTTP? Is there anyone who's still struggling here? Yeah, Leena, yeah, tell me.
Done with the sheets, ma'am.
You're done with the sheet, Google Sheet. Did you put the HTTP? This, are you done with this?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, so this is what we have to do by adding an HTTP. So it is going to ask you for this. Press yes. This is your URL. Then go to query string. So there you will add 3 parameters. One will be the search query. So search query is basically what the topic that you are searching for, right? So that you will add. Then you basically want to start at 0 for each of these. And you basically want to return maximum 5 topics, right? 5 research papers. So just select that. Okay, Nirupama wants to say something. From where we get spreadsheet ID? Okay. So I told you that you get the spreadsheet ID from, if you go to the URL of the spreadsheet, between /d and you will find some numbers, right? So that is your spreadsheet ID. So this is your spreadsheet. Suppose this is my spreadsheet, okay? You can see my screen. So you can see that between this D, right, to edit, this is whatever is highlighted, no, in blue color. This is my spreadsheet ID. Nirupama, is it clear? No, I think I'm sharing my screen. No, my screen is visible to everyone.
It is visible.
Yeah. So this is my Google. So this is the ID, sheet ID. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I don't know, because of unseen circumstances, we are going very slow today. So we'll be continuing it tomorrow also, no problem. Once you are done with the sheet, linking it, run it. You have to press save. Okay, and then you have to run it once. Why do we want to do that? Any idea why we want to do that? Because that is the only way in which we can basically configure our next module correctly. We are going to select the columns and everything correctly. This is also the reason why I am also grasping why this is not working. Okay. My HTTP was working in the morning. Now it's not at all working. So here you can see, right? If I run only this module, you can see it actually shows me what has happened. It has basically got all the data. Can you see that? So now I will run only this module. You can see nothing is coming out. Okay, everyone done with this? Okay, is the HTTP one done, everyone? Let's add a different data, right? So let's try to sort this. Okay, so basically the topics that we have put, it is saying that it is returning too many items. That's why it's possibly, it's not able to handle it. Okay. Okay, how many of you are done with the settings? Okay, so are you guys done with this? So here you can see I have sorted this. Oh, but it's empty. Okay. Okay. Yeah, can you see it, guys? Now it's actually running. Okay, I've just sorted this. I have just limited this category to be computer science related only. Okay, because most of my topics are AI, right? So you can see it's completely run. Okay, how do I know whether it is run? So here you can see, oh, but it doesn't have any data. So here you can see it is basically completed the run, okay? But you can see that it has not given me anything because there were some errors, okay? But basically you can see it has run something, okay? So how do I know this is something, my whole agentic AI is successful? You have to get these ticks here, okay? So here I'm getting tick 1, tick 2, 1 because I have, you can see that I have limited this to 1 only. Suppose I have put this as 2, it will run 2 rows or 3 rows or 3 queries at the same time, okay? So I will sort this out and tomorrow we will, probably I will share a link which you can simply run or something like that, okay? Because it's taking too much of time. So let's see what is the best way to do this. But you can see now at least it's not timing out. Okay, so I've got some people saying something. Yes. Can you put screenshot of HTTP settings? Share your Google Doc and process that. You can get it in the internet. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I can create a handout like that. Okay. I will share it at the end of the session. So maybe but tomorrow before the beginning of the session, you can go through it and then we can do this faster. Yeah, I will do that. Sure. Yeah, anything else, guys? Okay, so maybe I'll just take you through what we had done step by step. Okay, I will share a handout with you where I will perhaps copy everything that I have done. Okay, so initially we have a Google Docs, right? Basis the rows, we are going to search in that particular portal for topics. Basically, we're looking for just 5 topics or 5 research papers. And from the research paper, we are actually retrieving basically only 5 things. The topic, okay, then whether it was published, and the third is the body of the text, okay, and the URL. So only these 4 things we are retrieving, okay. Then I want to split them. So I have got 5 topics. No, I don't want to read all of them like a jumble. So I'm using an iterator. So this is an iterator, you can see. This is an iterator. So iterator basically splits and aggregator combines. Okay. So you can see that I've got an iterator. So I've splitted them so that it is going to be humanly possible for us. Then I have used an array integrator. So I have got, let's say, 5 different research topics, right? So I cannot send it to ChatGPT just like that, no? So what I will do, I will put them as an array. In an array where it is having 4 different things that we are basically having. So for each of the topic, we are having the title of the topic, whether it was published, okay, the date of publication, the URL and the body, okay. So like that, we are creating this into an array, okay, neatly. Then we are going to do a text aggregator and we will feed it into the ChatGPT. So for this ChatGPT, we will actually be using the key, the API keys, and we will, like we did for Google Sheet, we are going to basically put the API keys, we will log in, okay, and we will run it. And once this is run, okay, what we will do, we will again look for Google Sheet, but this time we will look at the option called as updating the row, okay. Initially, we were just watching for the rows. Towards the end, we are going to do updating of rows. What does that mean? Basically, wherever there are blanks, right, we are actually going to put, so you can see here what we have done here. So I have basically taken the same sheet, okay, you can see the sheet name, row number, everything is the same. But you can see that in values, right, my G column was there, correct? So you can see I have a G column. I am telling it that now you are going to update this column with complete for that row. So that's what I'm saying here. Okay. H column, I'm going to put the date. So what was H column? See. So H column is going to have the timestamp, correct? Processed on. Okay. It gives me the timestamp. Now you can see I is the result. What is the result? Result is nothing but, you can see there is a summary here. You can see, right, neatly, what is the title of the paper? What is the key finding? So this key finding is what ChatGPT has summarized for me. So if you look at this topic, right? So let's look at this topic, okay? The foundation of Gen IR. Suppose this is the topic, okay? So you can see there is a paper like this. You can actually find it, right? You can see that this is having a complete, you can see so many lines, correct? So what has ChatGPT has done? You can see it is actually summarized it into the modern generative AI's informational you can see just into one line. Can you see this? Okay. So you can see that this is where our ChatGPT or the brain of the system has been used. Clear? Everyone? Okay. Am I making sense? Everyone? Okay. So that is what we have done. And finally, you can see that it is taking this data and it is updating this on the Google Sheets. Okay. So I understand that we are not able to do this side by side. So I'm sorry for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first correct the problem. Then I'm actually going to, like you were saying, create a PDF. This will be a tutorial where you can actually go through the PDF and you can just do it one after the other. Okay. Then tomorrow we will actually look at seeing how this is working. Okay. Where is the code? What is the code that we are writing and things like that. And tomorrow we will do another live problem. The live problem we will probably decide tomorrow only. Okay. And we will do a hands-on. We can perhaps become, groups of 2 and we can create that particular thing using the same platform. Does that make sense? So I will send you the PDF. I think yesterday also I sent the PDF. I'm not sure. I'll ask the XLR Sheetal to share it with you before the end of the day. Okay. Because I think this is not a productive way of spending time. So we will do it that way. Okay. Clear? Anyone else having any other question, query, doubt? But you understand how easy it is to use make, right? Okay. All right. So I'm sorry that today we were not able to be that productive like we were yesterday. But definitely I will share this PDF. Okay. So the only request is tomorrow when you come, slightly go through the PDF so that it will be easier for you to, use it and create a, maybe we will create a smaller and a more compact Agentic AI. Okay. Anyone else having any questions, queries?
I have another question.
Yeah, tell me.
On computer or laptop now, we are making administrator login and other guest login now.
Correct.
So in the guest login, if we use ChatGPT and all, so then also it takes all data from our hard disk and all things.
Yeah. See, your guest login or administrator login is for your laptop only, no? When you are using ChatGPT or anything, okay, ChatGPT has your credentials, right? So to prevent it from basically accessing you or all that, like I showed you, you should basically go and activate the temp chat. So even if you use the temp chat, it's possible that they retain the chat that you are doing for 30 days. But you can send a request to them using a format. The form, there is a form which is available. You can ask them to delete all the content that you have put on the system. You can do that. Any other question, query? Yeah. Does that answer your question? Shubla? Okay. So I think I will send that PDF to you guys so that we will be more productive tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Let's see tomorrow, guys. Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Sushmita, hello.
Please send the speed. Hello, ma'am.
Yeah. Hi.
Can you
So
please
we
send?
will end the session today. So I will be sharing a PDF with you where I will have a tutorial of how to go and create this particular agentic AI that we have just shown. Okay. So that they can do it offline and tomorrow they'll come prepared because currently there is too much of chaos. We are not able to complete even, 2 steps properly. And we will continue this tomorrow. Okay, Sushmita?
Yes, ma'am, we can wind up. Tomorrow we can continue.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Yeah, I'm just giving a reminder. I request please mark your attendance without any field. The attendance link has been already shared it in the chat. I'll be sharing once again.
So Sushmita, can you just WhatsApp me so that I can send that document to you directly?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I'll WhatsApp. Actually, I WhatsApp you already. Let me
Okay.
message
No,
you.
yesterday I sent it to Sheetal. I had created one handout. I don't think they got it. So that's why.
Yeah, she have shared me. I have already uploaded all the materials on
you have, is it? Okay, good.
Yeah, yes.
Sure. Okay. All right. I'll do the same today also.
Yeah, sure. Ma'am.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. Bye.
Yeah, so thank you all. We'll meet again by tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you everyone for joining.